In today's world, there are approximately 8 billion humans. Every day we pass by tens, hundreds, or even thousands of people, but we never know their story. You rarely get to converse with these people because we're all just so busy with our own lives or don't have the time and simply just don't care because these are side characters in our own story. We hear about the lives of celebrities or public figures and influencers and get inspired. They give us hope. We see some of these people as our heroes who just don't wear a cape. But they aren't the only ones. There are millions of quote-unquote regular people in this world who are extraordinary, but we never get the chance to know. People who saved or changed lives, people who inspire, who motivate or make impact, people who've lived a life filled with adventures and stories some of us only could imagine. But we never get the chance to know. Today, we shine light on one of those unsung heroes, giving us the opportunity to hear their story, which I'm not going to spoil. I'll let them tell you. So let me ask you, who are you?
Okay, I'm Aaliyah, and I'm from New Orleans originally, but we moved to Virginia after Katrina, and somehow we floated and got here. I went to Sedgefield Elementary School, and I went to Sedgefield Middle and Myers Park. I graduated from Myers Park, but it was like a really rough journey between like 9th through 12th grade, like the struggle from like being homeless and like pretty much just trying to pull through. I don't know, my 11th grade year, we ended up dealing with a really bad landlord, and we ended up having to go back to New Orleans to stay with my grandmother. And it was a really bad time for me because I was finishing my 11th grade year going to 12th grade, so I probably had like 2 classes. So our senior year, just 2 classes, finishing off. I get to leave school early. And then when I got to New Orleans, I went to having 8 classes a day as a senior. Like that, it really drove me crazy. But
especially with that senioritis, you be ready
ready to get out of here. Now I got to stay here for the whole day. I was like already like depressed because I went to school with the same people from elementary all the way up to high school. So now I'm just like transitioning. We having pep rallies. I'm like, what am I supposed to be pep about? I don't know any of these people. I'm about to graduate. Like, I don't have anything to be pep about. But my mom seen that, and she brought me back here so I could finish my 12th grade year. I was really proud. I was really happy for that because I got to graduate and walk across the stage with the same people that I went to school with, like, throughout my whole childhood, pretty much. But after I graduated, it was still like a struggle for us, like being homeless and stuff. I was like staying from like different people's houses. It's really sad. It makes me sad, but I don't know. I like pulled through. I graduated, and I'm happy that I got there. And just recently, I like started college. I skipped the whole part. I like had my babies. I was like a stay-at-home mom for like 4 years. That was awesome. I lied to you, it was awesome. I appreciate the being able to stay home with my kids and like just enjoy them growing and stuff. But I had my daughter, and when I had her, I was like, yeah, I'm done with this staying at home stuff. I need to get out here, like get more experiences. Like I like witnessed all the people that I graduated with, like graduating from college, and like I'm like, oh my God, I got kids to show for it, but like I want to do something more with my life. So I started baking, and I didn't like really take it serious at first. It was just like a hobby. I was just like selling little shot glasses, like Starburst shot glasses here and there. I was like, okay, I like this. So I started just trying to be more of an entrepreneur. So I started like selling my treats. Like I sold banana pudding and like just Jello shots and like just little small stuff. And then like when I got like more into it, I decided to like take it a little bit more serious. So I just recently got into school about a year ago. So I'm in school right now for baking and pastries, trying to get my associate's degree. I'm going to get my associate's degree. It's happening.
I like how you rephrase that.
Yeah, I'm going to. But at the current moment, I'm like in transition to being a single mom. I was a stay-at-home mom for so many years, taking care of everybody and getting everything done for everybody. That kind of lost myself. Like, I kind of started drinking and like going downhill. Like, I was going to my classes, but like I wasn't like remembering stuff because I was drinking so much. And it got really bad. I was still passing my classes. I was still like there enough like to pass my classes, but I realized that like my relationship wasn't benefiting me pretty much. Like, so I guess I decided to pretty much cut it short. And I'm like literally a month into the transition of trying to be a single mom and like trying to figure out like childcare and like trying to work and like pretty much just get back to just doing me, like not drinking and not smoking and like just trying to like feel like myself again without having to do all these things. But that's where I'm at right now. I've been like selling my treats. I got some like cookies now. I'm like selling them at my job. I'm trying to get on there so I could like cater their events and stuff. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. I like that. So you said you were homeless?
Yeah, a lot.
And
not right now. I finally got my first apartment, but throughout my life I've been homeless at least like 5 or 6 times.
What was that experience like?
It was very draining. It was very depressive. Like trying to like have somewhere to stay. I'm glad I didn't have kids at the time.
Yeah. Were you alone or with your family homeless?
I was alone most of the time. Like my mom, she had to find her somewhere to stay as well. So like if she found somewhere, she would like look out and be like, yeah, you can come here. But she would like try to look out, but it came to a point where like the people didn't want like you can have one person come stay here, but your whole family can't stay here pretty much. So my mom had to go to New Orleans with my little sister, and I ended up staying with the guy that I was dating at the time. It was decent. It was pretty decent, but
it wasn't like what you
wanted. It's definitely not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to be staying with anybody. But yeah, I mean, when I was younger and we were homeless, like my mom didn't like let it be known like we're homeless.
Yeah, it
was
just normal.
She used to like have like tents and stuff for us to be in, and like the flashlights. She'll be like telling stories like.
So y'all made it fun.
Yeah, she made it fun. Like we didn't know we was homeless. Like we was having a fucking ball. We were having a ball. But as I grew older and I realized what was going on,
with, like houses and
yeah, it was a little traumatic. It was, honestly, like when I think about it, it like makes me really sad. But I just like to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't like dwelling too far into that, because look where I am now. Like,
facts.
I had a car, I lost my car, but I got an apartment. I'm working on getting another car. I'm just trying to make everything
I'm happy
right for my kids.
That's what's up. Like, when I just talk, I don't know, not that you can expect somebody's homeless, but I was not expecting this story.
You never know.
You really never know.
I can't be homeless. Yeah. Shit happens to
I ain't
anybody.
mean to laugh, but
it's fine.
You the bit. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, no, that's a bit. But, so another thing that you talked about, like, you didn't like being a stay-at-home mom. And I feel like, well, not that you didn't.
I did at first. Like, actually getting to spend time with my babies and stuff.
Yeah.
But when you start to lose yourself, you don't have any friends.
So that's what I want to ask about. Yeah. So, I feel like a lot of people, or a lot of women, they just say, oh, I would love to, I just want a man to take care of me and just stay at home all day. Do you feel like you felt like you had no purpose when you were doing that? Or what drew you away from doing that at a point? Or was it like you were young and maybe you felt like you didn't get to live that young life? Or?
That's exactly what it was.
Okay.
I became a mom at 21. Okay, I was already a stepmom because my boyfriend, he had kids prior to, and I took them in as my own. So I was already, prior to me being 21, I was already taking care of kids.
Yeah.
But when I had my own baby and became a stay-at-home mom, it was a really good experience for me. I was glad that I got to spend time with my baby and just like enjoy them growing up, all the little stuff that you would miss, like if I would have had to go back back to work. Like, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing.
But you just outgrew it.
Yeah, it's like you lose yourself. Like, I'm mom, I'm a hairstylist, I'm a cook, I'm a chauffeur, I gotta take everybody here, doctor's appointments, this, that. Where's Aaliyah?
Yeah.
Where am I? Like, I'm in here. But not really. Like, I was gone. Like, I didn't know what I liked anymore. Like, they'd be like, what do you like to do in your free time? Take care of kids? I don't know. Cook a meal? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I didn't know. I was like oblivious. I didn't like have baking or like stuff like that. I didn't have like friends to go hang out with. It was just me and kids. Like, baby talk, oh, baby talk. Now you around adults, you don't know how to articulate. Like, I don't know. It's like you just lose yourself pretty much. Yeah.
All right. Before we end it off, I want to ask you. I got a big 3 questions. Okay. So I'm gonna ask one at a time. First question: what is a moment that you're most proud of? You got a lot of shit to be proud of, but what's the moment that you're most proud of?
Right now, at this current moment, my most proudest thing is my apartment. From like being homeless and living with everybody and staying with people here and there, I finally got my own space to just be me. I just be in there baking and dancing around. I be dancing till I'm like drenched. Like, I'll just be so happy. Just like so happy. I'm proud of myself. So proud.
That's what's up. All right. So number 2, what is the most important lesson that life has taught you?
I would say the most important lesson that life has taught me is to pretty much stay in your own lane. Like, if you got something that you do, like, do it. Like, of course there's gonna be like other people out there doing exactly what you're doing, but you just gotta put your tweak on it. Like, do what you doing. Like, it's 1,000 bakers.
Facts. But nobody gonna bake like Leah.
Exactly.
Right?
Like, do what you doing. Just put your twist to it. Like,
last question, let's make it a little bit more fun. Everything's been so serious.
Okay.
If you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be and why?
I believe my superpower would be healing.
Why? That's interesting. To choose from?
Yeah.
You could have flew. Could have teleported.
Nah. I feel like it's a lot of people out here that be going through stuff and they feel like they just not gonna get through it. And I feel like if I could help them just with that, like my brother right now, like he's like in a very bad state, like with his mental health. And if I could just like take some of that off of him, like I would, like I swear I would. Then this was supposed to be fun. I'm making it all emotional.
I can see you tearing up right now.
But I don't know. I would love to just take some stress off of people. Like, you never know what somebody going through. Like, you really never know. I would just like love to just take a little bit off. And if I could take it without like keeping it, even better. Just take off some of their little stress, make them just happy, make them see that it's gonna be okay.
For sharing all of this.
You're welcome.
Like, you just exceeded.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get emotional.
You want a hug?
Sure. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much. Like, I wanted to do this and I thought it would be cool and fun, but that was you were a great person. Like, that was crazy. I don't even know what to say. Like, what's these?
Red velvet cookies.
These not red velvet cookies. No, they not.
And they the bomb too.
And they don't got white macadamia nuts in them.
No, I don't do the macadamia nuts.
What are those?
It's white chocolate.
That's cool too, but the white if you put the white macadamia nuts in, I ain't gonna lie, I might have lost my mind right here. Like, I might have did too much.
Hey,
I would have been hype as shit.
If you let me know, I'll get you some with
Get
some
me right
macadamia
then.
nuts in it.
Golf this shit from the rip.
I literally just made them before
Take
I
first?
came. How is it?
She said the last girl she just sold it to slapped her. I see why. I see why. They slapped. I would slap you, but I ain't gonna.
Please don't. I
ain't gonna slap nobody. I
I'm
ain't gonna slap nobody, but they good as shit.
Thank you.
The fuck? But thank you to Aaliyah. Really, it was just a great conversation. Like, I didn't even know what to say. Like, it was a lot of me just listening. But I don't know. Like, I don't want to fake anything and try to make us talk anything. So like, it was just a lot of me listening. But I'm so happy that you just shared that, and I enjoyed hearing about you. And thank you.
You're welcome. I really appreciated this too. It's good to get it out.
I'm happy I can help with that. All right, I'm about to turn this off.